voice, iris, and facial recognition were developed in latter half of the 20th century. These technologies became commercially viable in the 2010s and widely used since then.
Today, biometrics is used in a wide range of applications, including border control, law enforcement, access control, and identity verification. Biometric systems have become increasingly sophisticated with the use of advanced algorithms, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Below, we have selected some key moments to show how biometric authentication has developed over the years. At the end, we can see the timeline to see how biometric technology evolved.
First fingerprint recorded. 500 back, there is evidence that fingerprints were used as a person mark as early as 500 BC. Babylonian business transactions are recorded in clay tablets that include fingerprints. 1858. First systematic capture of hand image for identification purposes is recorded in India. Sir William Herschel recorded a handprint on the back of a contract for each worker to distinguish employees when it came to payday. 1888, biometric used to identify criminal. A French police officer, Bertillon, used body measurement taken of specific anatomical characteristic to identify reoffending criminals. 1936, concept of using the iris pattern for identification is processed. Ophthalmologist Frank Birch proposed the concept of using iris patterns as a method to recognize an individual, a major breakthrough in biometric authentication. 1990, first voice recognition tool, launch. Dragon launches. Dragon dictates the first speech recognition product for consumers. 1996, hand geometry is implemented at the Olympic Games. At the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, hand geometry system were implemented to the control and protect physical access to Olympic Village. 2010, mobile biometrics become the norm this decade, includes several development in mobile biometrics. The launch of Apple's Siri paved the way for voice recognition and digital personal assistant on smartphones. Fingerprint scanner become commonplace and facial recognition become the norm. The development in mobile biometrics have gone a long way to increase social acceptance for biometrics as means of authentications. 2020, biometrics extend beyond mobile. Biometric solutions have continued to evolve, and use of multi-biometric identification has become a part of our daily lives. The first commercial biometric payment card offers customers the option to use their fingerprint to authorize payment without the need to enter a PIN code, providing greater security. Biometric pathways are now part of airport travel. They provide passengers with a smooth and intuitive yet secure travel experience at very checkpoint in an airport, from self-check to boarding.
Uses of biometric in course of criminology. So, biometrics technology, once the stuff of idealistic or dystopian science fiction tales, has become a part of real life in the 21st century. Biometrics are used in areas as diverse as security for businesses, schools, government agencies, borders, and airports. So, patient identification in hospitals and blood banks, voice control of electronic devices, and criminal investigations. Well, many people may think of biometrics in terms of face, voice, and iris recognition. There are many other types of biometrics in use or in development as well.
One of the most fascinating uses of biometric is a crime solving. While real-life procedures don't quite match the television depictions of biometric usage, in crime labs, crime fighting organization and crime labs have some pretty impressive technology at their disposal. In the past few years of FBI has been moving to the new system that improves the accuracy and performance of its existing setup while adding more biometrics including enhanced fingerprint, palm scan, facial recognition, and iris scan. It's going to take a while before all of the federal taste and local law enforcement agencies update their system to work in sync with FBI's, but that day is coming. In any case, here are some ways that biometrics are being used to help solve crimes in the real world today and in every near future. The 5 ways to capture or to identify the criminal. Rather, it is first, fingerprinting. Second is palm capture, is also an investigative tool. Third, face recognition. Facial recognition is providing good investigative leads and will only get better as technology improves. Despite the flashy displays of facial recognition technology on the crime shows, face recognition is a far from perfect way to make up a positive definition of a suspect as noted. Above, fingerprints are still more accurate. Fourth, DNA can identify the quality and exonerate the innocent. It wouldn't be a crime show without a scene where a defiant suspect is obligated to submit to a DNA swab. Indeed, DNA has been a powerful tool for crime resolving and is generally used to solve crimes in one of two ways. When a suspect is identified, a sample of his or her DNA can be compared to evidence from the crime scene. When a suspect has not yet been identified, biological evidence from the crime scene can be analyzed and compared to offender profiles in DNA databases in order to help identify the perpetrator. In addition, crime scene evidence can be linked to the other crime scene through the uses of DNA databases. Not only can DNA evidence identify the offender, it can also exonerate someone who has wrongfully accused. And last, the fifth one is iris recognition. That may not be popular here in our country.
The conclusion, so science and technology are great help, especially here in our field of criminology. It can play a crucial role most likely in criminal investigations as it confirms or disproves a person's identity. Also, this invention or discovery or biometric also helps us to track if someone already has criminal records, and with this it will help to fasten and solve crime with accuracy. Remember, a person has unique and can never have two identities because the rich arrangement of every finger of every human being is unique and does not alter with growth or age. That may conclude its personal identification and authentication. That's all.